Yo, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm gonna show you guys how to make businessman melodies. Basically, some dark orchestral melodies for like a businessman rapper such as Lil Baby, so he can rap about getting the bag. You already know, before we get started, make sure to go tap in with me on social media at inviral. But let's lock in. So you might be wondering, what's a business melody, or what's even a business rapper? A business rapper is like anyone that just raps about getting the bag, and a business melody kind of sounds like you're getting the bag. Woken up before sunrise to serve the packs to get that bag, I can see Lil Baby X Money Bag Yo, and it's like money bag, baby, money bag. This is going crazy. The kind of melodies Lil Baby usually hops on is kind of like a piano, maybe some strings and some other stuff. But basically, I started with this piano progression that sounds like this. So the chords are very simple. It's just A minor, F major, and then E major. So I basically repeat A minor for 2 measures over here, and then I switch up on the second half. That's something you can do in your chord progressions. You don't have to make the chord switch every bar. You can keep the same chord like in the beginning, and then repeat it and then change it, So this piano pattern really creates that business vibe. Like, this is the business sound. It's like a really kind of epic transition just because you're going from a minor chord to a major chord. As you can hear, I also have this melody on top of the chords going like this. So the reason this melody sounds so smooth is because I used voice leading, which is basically means you have to like pay attention to how your chords transition from one to another. You can go from A minor to F major in a lot of different ways, like all of those have a very different feeling, but generally if you want your chord progressions to sound smooth, you got to make the top notes move as little as possible. So that's why I played it like this. So if you notice, this A stays the same just like over here, so that's why it sounds smooth. So this A sounds like this in the A minor, but then in the F major it has a totally different sound. People think if you want to make a crazy melody, you got to add a lot of notes, like, or instead of trying to be Beethoven, you can simply let the melody be a single note and then just recolor the same note with a different chord underneath it. If you want to learn more about how to make colorful counter melodies, watch my previous video. I'll link it right now. Go tap in. And finally, this last chord over here, the E major, kind of ties it back to the A minor. So yeah, that's pretty much the foundation of the whole beat. Bruh. Alright, so we got the piano. Now we need some strings to really make that like business vibe come out. I just used this pizzicato cello from Structure. It sounds like this. But this is the pattern. The piano was more of like a smooth legato pattern, playing like long notes, but with the cello I wanted to add more motion to it, so I just kind of arpeggiated the chords. With this you could really go crazy, like, what I'm saying? That should go crazy. Like, bro, we gotta get Vivaldi X Lil Baby, like, no prod cap. Shout out Vivaldi, So next I added this lead, which is kind of like a texture layer. Without any effects, it sounds pretty bad. But then I put a narrow bandpass on it, and then halftime and some echo, and it sounds like this after. with the effects, it kind of becomes a really rich texture layer. So the melody right now sounds pretty good. But I thought it sounded a little empty, so I added these bells in the background. So as you can see over here, I'm adding another chord, which is a D minor instead of the F major. So instead of keeping the F major for 2 bars, I kind of made it like this. You can do that because D minor is related to F major. It's the relative minor. Just a little theory sauce. And then what I did next is I just kind of low passed it and then automated that, so it sounds like this. So that kind of stays in the background for the entire melody, just because I didn't feel like there was a need for it to be like any present, then just fill in some background space. You probably didn't even notice the bells, but it does fill in that extra background space. So lastly, I added this oboe, some Squidward shit, you know what I'm saying? And the oboe is just from SRX Orchestra, you know, the classics. That just comes in every once in a while, you know, just a little background melody. And yeah, that's pretty much all the different layers that I used in this melody. As you can see, there's only like 5 patterns, but it does sound pretty full overall. You just gotta like layer different stuff to get that rich kind of sound. And yeah, that's pretty much how you make business melodies for like Lil Baby. I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did enjoy it, please make sure to give it a like, you know, subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.